Pakistan-incited anti-India separatist protests in London could become a source of friction in the relationship between India and the UK. Let's look at the ramifications then. Brexit has caused political turmoil in Britain. Elections are likely. A no-deal Brexit is still a possibility. Even in the case of a soft Brexit, the United Kingdom needs to prioritise ties with India. If not for the sake of old times, then for the bottom line. They need the trade. Prime Minister Boris Johnson recently said that ties with India and a free trade agreement will be his priorities after Brexit. We don't know if Boris Johnson will be in power by the time Brexit actually happens. But it's not just Johnson and the Conservative Party. Labour politicians also view India as a necessity in life after Brexit. India is a major bilateral priority for the UK. Several Indian businesses have their headquarters in London. Indian students are the second largest non-EU bloc in the universities in Britain. Indians continue to play a huge role in every part of the economy there. In fact, the Indian diaspora in London contributes 6% of the UK's total GDP. And this is just the Indian diaspora. A free trade pact with India would be a lifeline for London after Brexit. And then comes the resource crunch. Material resources and human resources. India could save the United Kingdom from supply shocks delivered by a hard Brexit. Besides, the crunch in manpower in crucial areas can be managed with India's help. There's a lot to gain for the UK. Even in the case of a soft Brexit, good ties with India will go a long way in keeping the economy stable. India's bilateral trade with the United Kingdom stands at around $25 billion. The UK would want much more than this, and any friction in bilateral ties will not help their cause. The shape and structure of Brexit is not clear. Governments are falling like a pack of cards. For immediate political gains, British politicians should not antagonize India. It will only hurt them in future. On the flip side, India has also balanced relations with European Union countries. Ties with France and Germany have improved under Prime Minister Modi. Several Indian firms are looking to move their headquarters to Germany. It's not to say that India will not lose from souring of ties with the UK, but the impact will not be hard because of this diversification. So what can Britain do? It could start with respecting India's sovereignty on Kashmir and stop ceding ground to anti-India separatists at home.